Okay. Versatile Vigilante, Young Vince, Uncle Vinny. Got some special guests in the building, bro. We got the fraud father himself, Bankroll Brad. What's going on, bro?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. Welcome, and you brought your homie Turf. Welcome, bro.
You already know. Just here to support.
Love it, man. I appreciate you guys coming out. Shout out Capital T Films too for lining this up.
Capital T.
Legend.
Shout out, man. Of course. Love.
Gang. So Bankroll Brad, bro. What's new with you?
Nah, nothing much. You know, life's good. I'm just recording more songs, shooting more vids. I'm about to flood the market. You know, just my sound, everything.
I see you, bro. I want to talk a lot about your music, a lot about your videos and this shit. But I want to start off too, for anyone that doesn't know you, talk a little bit about growing up, where you came up, what kind of kid you were.
Oh, for sure.
Get back into it.
Alright, so you know, I was a little like a rebellious kid, a little bad kid, you know, a little too smart for my own good. Like, where do I start off? I was born in Toronto, of course. You know, I used to live in a hood called Falstaff.
Jane Strip.
You know, on the Jane. That's where I got into music. Like, I learned more about music, you know, just being indoors most of the time. My dad actually, like, talked my mom, I don't know how, but he talked her into, like, getting us this, like, big-ass, like, grand piano in our small-ass apartment in Falstaff, like a small ass like 2-bedroom apartment. And there's a mall called Sheridan. Yo, what's the Sheridan Mall? Still Sheridan Mall, yeah. So at Sheridan Mall, at the, if you go to like the back and upstairs, there's like a little piano class.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was in that. I was doing piano for a bit, and like my teacher just said, like, she was really surprised at how good I was. Like, I was just excelling, you know. But I just found the fun in it, you know, playing the piano, the keys, and I mean, yeah, I always like stopped music, but something always made me like go back to it, like, you know. It's like one of those like toxic girlfriends or something, you know. You always go back to you might say, yo, I'm done with it.
You got that taste.
You know, yeah.
That's real, bro. Do you think your dad saw something in you with the music, or he just wanted to keep you out of trouble? He's like, this kid's playing piano.
Shit. I don't know. Like, knowing my dad, he's the type of guy. He just wants he wants to like get rich quick, like, you know.
Okay. He's investing in you?
Yeah, he's investing in me. He's always like, yo, you need to learn how to do this. Like, he put me in like competitions, and like if I would lose, like, you'd get super mad and shit. Like, yo, like, how you coming in third, you know?
I fuck with that, bro. Yo, that's smart though, man. Your kid could be your best investment.
True.
Right? Yeah, that's true stuff.
Yeah, man. How did you guys meet? How did you and Turf meet?
You want to tell him? Me tell him.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, we were neighbors in connections, you know what I'm saying? Grassways, Jane and Finch area. Well, when he gets to that part, when he moved, whatever, we'll get to that. But me and him were actually neighbors, and you know what I mean? We seen each other on and off here and there, but years later, you know, we connected again, and you know, we're here trying to do this thing together, right?
I feel you, bro. So growing up, Jane and Finch, how was that for you guys? Obviously, like a very like famous neighborhood in the city.
For sure.
That had a big impact on your life.
Yeah. So basically, at Falstaff, it was originally like my mom, my dad, and my 2 older sisters. But then when I was born, it made us like 3 kids in the house, and it was a 2-bedroom, I believe, 1 or 2-bedroom, I can't remember. So Toronto Community Housing, they had to relocate us to Jane and Finch, to like a bigger space to accommodate us, and then that's when I met it to my homie over here.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
You feel like moving there changed your lifestyle a little bit, or it was just the same shit, just a different place?
Oh, definitely. I feel like it really changed my lifestyle, because I mean, when I was a little kid at Falstaff, it was more like I could go outside, I could do more things, because my mom knew a lot of people in the area, a lot of like still immigrants.
Yeah.
Like, because my parents are from Ghana, so the area has a lot of like Ghanaian immigrants, So she just felt safe allowing me to like go outside. But when I moved to Jane and Finch to Connections, she was like very terrified. Like there's a lot of bad things that we've seen like in the area, so it kind of like traumatized her to like just make me stay inside all the time, you know.
So you were staying inside a little bit more. That pushed you towards like an internet.
Yeah, definitely. Like it was like okay, so when I was in the 3rd grade, when I lived in Falstaff, I went to a school called Maple Leaf Public School, but then when I moved to Connections, I was supposed to go to Fir Grove Community Center. Fir Grove Elementary.
Okay.
But then I went there for one day, but then the principal at Maple Leaf, she called my mom and she's like, yo, you know, your son's a very good kid. We want him to, you know, you should let him come back to our school. So I was living in Connections. My mom would have to like wake up early in the morning to drive me all the way to Maple Leaf, you know? So yeah, she would drive me all the way to Maple Leaf so that I'll still see all like my old friends and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So establishing those roots.
Yeah.
That's real, bro. So how long until you got into the music shit from Jane and Finch? When did the music start being like something you saw yourself doing?
Okay, so since I moved from Falstaff to Connections, I also stopped going to piano lessons, but I still had the piano in the house, so I'd still play with it like here and there when I was bored, or like I'd hear a song, like the most famous, like the most song that I can remember from when I was young was like, I'm not sure, do you know Kumon?
Yeah.
You know that
do,
Kumon?
of course.
See the commercial when it's like some girl playing on the piano?
Yeah.
So like I'll hear that song and then I'll recreate it on my piano, or I'll try to do like if I watch music videos, I'll try to play it on my piano, like, you know, just by ear. Cause like I learned how to play piano by like the notes and stuff. Yeah. But like I'd rather play by ear, so I'll just do it as a hobby, like here and there, you know. But then even like when I went to middle school, I went to Stanley Public School. Okay. So when I went to middle school, they had like a choir program. So I joined that just originally just to like get out of class. Cause like,
true, hero.
Yeah, you know, the choir kids, you're allowed to leave
That's
class.
Smart though, bro. That's a loophole.
Come on.
So you know, so I just joined the choir, and they taught us like how to like sing and stuff and all that, like do re mi shit, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Basics.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you always had that interest and even like natural vibe towards music. When did you make your first song, bro? I want to know, like, when was Bankroll Brad born?
That's okay. That's a very good question. Okay, so, all right, so okay, I forgot. I don't know exactly when, but my parents like got divorced. So my dad, he moved to Brampton, and then he remarried. My mom was still living in the hood, Connections. So, my mom, like, she frequently travels between like here and back home, Ghana. So when she's in Ghana, I'd have to go stay with my dad, you know. Right. And I was in, I believe, the 8th grade. It was the summer going to the 8th grade. And my biggest inspiration at the time was Soulja Boy, because he would make his own beats and he would rap too, you know. Yeah. And I just binge watch a lot of his YouTube videos. So when I went to school in Brampton, I went to a school called Callerstone Middle School. And when I went to school there, like, it was very different, because when you're in Toronto, in our school board, we have like uniforms. Yeah. You know, so it's like, I really enjoyed having a uniform, because it's like, even if you don't have that much money to like buy designer clothes, it's like we're all wearing the same thing. So it's like that unity aspect, you know. True. But I was going to school there, and like I never had that much like good clothes and stuff, like, you know. So I used to like always get like picked on and stuff because of that, you know. So I never really had much, but I always had like the music. I'd always go back to music. Like if I was sad, I listened to like like Sean Kingston or something, like Beautiful Girls or something, you know, to like amp up. I'd listen to Soulja Boy, you know. So one day in class, we had an assignment for a marketing class. Our teacher was like, "Yo, you have to create this like fictitious bottle drink called like Burp Cola, and like you have to figure out a creative way to." Market it. Right. Yeah, to market it. So I'm like, yo, I could do that. Like, let me make a song for it.
Yeah.
So I ripped the beat. I ripped the beat off. Like, I just searched Google for beats. I went to like some hardware store. I just like jammed the microphone, and then I just plugged it in. I just I forgot what I used, like Windows something, like you know. I just recorded it. I'm just like, yeah, Burp Cola, da da da, and then like. I brought it to class, and then I played it for the class, and they're like, "Whoa, like, yo, this is good. Like, what the heck?" Like, everybody was like surprised, like, you know. So I was like,
"Damn, person called."
I was like, "Yeah, you know." I was like, "Okay, I guess I'm good at this," you know.
Yeah.
And then like from there, so okay. My mom came back. So I went back to school. I came back to Toronto, back to living at Connections. The middle school I went to, shout out Pure Laporte. I went to Pure Laporte Middle School. I went to Pure Laporte.
So you made that track in like elementary school?
Oh yeah, in grade seven, yeah.
Middle school, yeah, for sure.
That's hard, bro. That's a very unique story, bro. Of everyone that I've interviewed so far, that's probably the most unique because you had like a purpose to make the track. You know, make a little jingle, and you're like, oh fuck, there's something here. That's real, bro. So before that, you ever thought of being a rapper? Was that ever something that you're like, or that would just unlock something?
That unlocked something. I'll say that unlocked something, yeah. Because after that, when I came back to school in Toronto, there was like this girl I had a crush in my class, and I made her like a mixtape. Like I just made like probably like 8 or 9 tracks of like the most popular songs of the time. I just went over the instrumentals. I burned a little CD, and then I gave it to her. And then the next day, she came back. She's like some of them were actually good. So
it worked.
Yeah, I felt nice. You know,
it worked, bro. It's sick when you find something that you are good at and you had fun doing it. That's
and
the crazy shit.
People actually
and
tell
people
you,
fuck with it. Yeah,
you know, you're good at this.
Real
so it gives
shit,
you more
man.
confidence too, right?
That's a great point, bro. The confidence is huge, man.
Sure.
That's a huge thing. When did you start like dropping music on YouTube and stuff? We talked about before the podcast, kind of like what you have going on. When was the first time you dropped like an
audio, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my older sister, she moved out and remarried, so we moved a third time to like this building called Scarlett Manor.
Yep.
So over there, they're actually very big on music. There's this guy named Cam. He actually made a beat for Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy stole one of his beats. So like I started chilling with them more, and I seen like what program they're using to make beats. So I downloaded it. It was FL Studio. So I kept making beats, and then I made a track. Okay, I used to call myself Philip Bluntz. Like, you know, like a little
Philly Bluntz,
yeah,
man.
right? Like Philip Bluntz, and then I recorded a track with like my iPhone, just like voice memo.
Yep.
And then I put it up on YouTube, and that was the first time I put a track on YouTube. So
is that still up?
Nah, it's not up. My mom seen it, and she started like cussing me, like,
cause the fuck is Philip Bluntz?
I made a little video to it, and I was like smoking in the video, right? And my mom was like, "Yo, why are you smoking? Why are you putting it on the internet?" Da, da, da. So she made me like delete it. So that was the end of my rap career. Then, you know, I quit rap after that. So
Mom put an end to that shit. That's fucking hilarious, bro. Yo, that's part of like the era like we grew up in, where the internet played a big factor, bro. It's like, yo, we made something, let's put it up.
Yeah, Soundcloud. I forgot. I put it on Soundcloud. That's what I did.
Shout out
Soundcloud. Yeah, it's so instant. They could just post it and it'll be there, like right there. You know. nowadays, like with the DSPs, like I use DistroKid, it takes like 2 days to get to any platform.
All this shit gotta get approved and all
Yeah.
that. Bro, I was watching your video. I watched all 4 of your shit.
Oh, thank you.
And especially the 2 that stood out to me the most was the Disney one and In the Night.
Yeah?
In the Night. The reason for In the Night, bro, shout out to you for being in front of House of Lancaster, man.
True.
Bloor Street West. That's Toronto shit. Like, I love the Toronto vibe of that
No, for
song,
sure,
bro.
for sure.
Like, most people think Toronto that aren't really from here, they think CN Tower. Meanwhile, there's real iconic streets and spots,
True.
you know. So the House of Lancaster, I love that. But what I want to talk about right now is the Disney video, bro. So you're in the condo, whatever. But I saw, I'm reading the description and it says fucking edited by Bankroll Brad.
Yeah.
Yo, that's fucking crazy. Because if you watch that video, anyone that's watching Disney, the edits are crazy, bro. There's and yo, most artists, no diss at all, it's just true. They don't edit videos, bro. They're making, they're rapping and singing, but not really editing. How the fuck did you learn how to do that shit, bro?
Yeah, that's actually a funny story. So, okay, there's this videographer named Vibes. I hired him to do something for me, and I don't know, he's just very weird. Like, he's always giving the runaround. Like, I was supposed to get a video from him, and he's like, "All right, I'm here. Come downstairs. I'm here." I go downstairs to meet him. I thought I was meeting him. It's not even him. It was somebody else. I'm like, what the heck?
You sent someone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could have just told me that.
Interesting.
This guy's weird. And then
He's weird. He's weird for real.
That I've never heard that before, bro. I would understand if he's like, yo, my homie's coming.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm coming? The fuck?
And that was like the first weird thing. And then I paid okay, so I did Disney and In the Night in the same, like, you know, so I could maximize
In like the same day?
like 1 day after the
No
other.
fucking way.
Yeah.
Work ethic, man.
Yeah, you know,
Real
so
shit.
but I paid for a girl to be in the Night because it made sense with the lyrics, you know?
Yeah.
Then when I got the footage back, like, he deleted all the footage that I paid for the girl. I'm like, what the hell? And like, I paid the girl to come there, right? I told her, so she's supposed to come again the next day. She's like, okay, I need money to get a Uber to come to you. So I'm like, all right, here, I e-transferred her money, and then she just like cut, like she just dipped.
No
Yeah,
way.
I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
So you paid 2 people for services that they didn't really live up to, but you still were able to drop the videos.
Still, by God's grace, man. Like,
That's real.
I'm relentless, you know, like.
Bro,
Can't stop
to
the grind, man.
me, no, to me that says a lot, man, because a lot of people would have folded and you know, you know what, fuck it, this isn't for me, that was a terrible situation. But bro, to be able to turn that into 2 bangers, not only like 2 videos, 2 fire, like creative standout videos.
True.
Huge, bro. I respect that, man. Like, watching those videos, I said it to you before the podcast, a lot of rappers put out a lot of music, but the videos are not quite there.
True.
I think the videos are super quality, and I think that's something that's gonna take you to a really high level, bro.
Thank you.
You know, so like Soulja Boy put out mad videos, you know, like that era I think was important for us to watch, because we see, yo, videos are important, man.
Yeah.
Like, we
But
can
also,
watch
let me
that.
chime in. Like, also about Soulja Boy, it's about, how do I say, like, you know, no middleman. So he made
Direct
the beats.
to YouTube.
He made the beats.
Yeah.
He rapped, put it on YouTube. You know,
I
he did
completely
everything
agree,
himself,
bro.
right?
I
Like,
love his spirit, man. He was a pure entrepreneur. Yeah.
Entrepreneurial spirit, man.
Him and Riff Raff were those guys for me where it's like, yo, you could not like anything they do, but you can't knock the hustle. Like, they're working, bro. And
work ethic.
work ethic is there, bro.
Chief
Chief
Oh,
Keef,
man,
all
facts,
these guys,
facts.
bro. I think those guys deserve hella credit, you know, and I love to see you guys fucking carrying that on. Like, yo,
Sure.
we didn't just watch it and ignore it. We watch it and learn. Like, yo, we can make a banger with not much, you know, like, let's
True.
put it out.
Fruity
Let's do
Loops,
it.
man. That's where it started.
Exactly, man.
A lot of people started on Fruity Loops, right?
So, yo, you knew how to edit, though, before they, like, the shit happened? Or you learned it out of, like...
I learned it because, okay, I keep leaving things out, but...
That's my job, bro. Circle back and clear that up. We're good.
Alright, so I got caught up with some, like, you know, some fraud, whatever.
Okay.
So I was on house arrest. So I was at home most of the time, so I didn't know what to do. So this guy Vibes, I seen what program he used, right? Adobe Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
And After Effects. So I just went on YouTube, and I forgot the name of the guy, but he has like a 4-hour video. If you just watch it, he teaches you how to do everything like step by step. So I just said, yo, whatever, like, let me, like, I'm not gonna wait on this guy. This guy thinks, like, you know, he, like, just because he has my video files, he could, like, you know, because I made the mistake of paying him ahead of time. So I paid him ahead, and I just felt like, you know, he didn't take me serious. So I'm like, yo, let me just watch a YouTube video and learn it myself, you know. And
Bro, that's the ultimate. I'm gonna use the word revenge, not that it's like that deep, but yo, that's the ultimate. Like, yo, you wanna fuck around? Okay, fine. I'm gonna learn this shit. I'm not paying you another dime, and I'm gonna do this super fire.
Exactly. Everything happens for a reason, man. That's how I looked at it, you know?
That's real, bro. That's a mature way of looking at it, too, where it's like, yo, I could either just be pissed off and not do this shit, or pissed off, but let's make something happen, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's real, bro. So, bro, a common theme in your music is definitely money. Your name is fucking Bankroll Brad, bro.
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit, because your music and your name, like, having a theme is pretty rare, bro. Like, a lot of people are just named, like, a random name.
True,
your name, Bankroll Brad, like, money. Your music about that. Talk about, like, where that came from a little bit.
I mean, it came from, like, you know, just growing up and not having much, and it's like, I forgot where I read it, but it's like, they say the power is in your name. Like, you know, if you name yourself, it's all in, like, you, like, how you talk about yourself, how you think about yourself. So I thought, yo, first I was just calling myself Bankroll. I just added the Brad, like, I don't know, just to whatever, but, like, Bankroll, like, it was like, I'm thinking of money, right? I'm thinking of that, like, if I think about that, then I'll attract that. So and like R.I.P. Bankroll Fresh.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's, you know, he was like a inspiration to me as well. So I just like the whole Bankroll moniker, like, you know, the theme. So
I like that too, because it's like, just like the idea of a bankroll, you could do a lot with it. You can invest in shit, you can buy shit, you can save it,
exactly.
You know, and
play
like,
with it.
Exactly, man. I like that idea, and we talked about this before the podcast too, bro. I like your music because it talks about like street shit, but a different type that right now I think is a lot about violence. In your music, bro, I hear a lot about like, how do we get this money? Like, let's make this happen.
Blue collar shit, right?
I love that, bro.
Blue collar, man. We
Blue
can
collar shit.
Walk in with a suit and rob the bank, right?
For real, bro.
With no gun.
For real, man. It's like,
real, you know?
let's make some money, man.
True.
That's real. So shout out to you for that, bro. Is that something where you notice like, okay, there's enough of this shooting shit, let's make this, or is it just that's what I like?
I mean, it's a little bit of both. Like, shout out Batman Kevo, shout out TJX6, you know, other scam rappers, you know.
Shout
but
out Detroit, bro.
Shout out Detroit for sure.
Facts.
Shout out Detroit, but
Free Rio.
Free Big Meech, man. Real Detroit legend right there. I had to just throw that in there.
42 Doug, free 42 Doug, you know.
Crazy.
But I forgot what you said still.
Like you always just like that style, like the get money shit.
Nah.
He's high, man.
Yeah, my fault.
It's the liquor, man.
It's a, you know what is some Spanish brandy, bro. Let's go. We need that deal.
Yeah.
Bankroll Brad needs a fucking endorsement of this shit.
Some good shit still.
There we go.
But I mean, yeah, like it's just, I mean, like I feel like what makes me different is like it's all entertainment purposes, you know. I haven't done like majority of the things.
Yo, that's real.
Being
Though.
real,
That's
being
real.
real.
That's real.
But
Yo, I'm glad you brought up the Detroit guys because I kind of got that vibe too. You know, like. I remember I was watching the interview with Rio, and he's like, "Bro, I don't do all this shit I talk about, but it's art. Like, it's creative.
True.
It's like it's funny. Will it make my friends laugh? Like, yo." And I think sometimes when you have that mindset, it's like, yo, that makes you even more creative. You know, you're fearless. Like, let's make
having
music.
fun too, right? It's
Having
about,
fun with
you know?
it. Exactly, bro.
True.
That's real, man. Toronto. How you feel about the Toronto shit right now? The style, like the scene. For lack of better terms.
I mean, honestly, I feel like us as a whole city, we're just not, like, we don't want it as much. Like, you know, some people will drop a banger and then go silent for months.
Yeah.
Or maybe drop a couple videos and then stop, you know? I'm a firm believer of hard work and always putting in the work, always having a lot of content, you know? I'm a very big fan of like telenovas, you know, because there's so much episodes. It gets you hooked. Once you're into the one episode, you want to watch the next. So, I mean, I feel like the Toronto scene is just, even myself to an extent, you know, we're just lacking on the content, the putting in the work, the effort. Yeah.
I feel you. What do you think that is? Just like resources or like 1 foot in, 1 foot out?
I mean, it's like some people, I guess, it's like, what are you doing this for? Are you doing this to get women, or are you doing this for the clout, for the fame?
Yeah.
You know, me, myself, I'm doing it because I genuinely love it, you know? If I wanted to get money, I could just do the things that I'm rapping about, you know, but like I want to get money in a legal way, and also like
longevity,
you know?
Man,
for sure.
A lot of people could have a big hit, you know, but staying around is a real accomplishment.
For sure.
That's real, bro. So Turf, I want to put you on the spot, bro. What's your involvement?
I'm
What's your involvement in the Bankroll Brad machine?
My involvement is I just believe. I just believe in, you know, what he believes in. I'm just there to support it. That's it. I'm just here to contribute what I can, give my words of advice, you know?
Yeah.
Just be a supporter. That's it.
That's a valuable role.
Man, it's just...
A lot of outside noise can come up, bro, to have someone that's there like, yo.
No, I believe you. Me and him talk. Like, we're talking last night for like 45 minutes, you know? We're just talking about a variety of different things, you know? Like... the music, how we're gonna promote it, and just not being distracted. You know, a lot of distractions going on, and even last night I was talking. He was out late. I told him, "Yo, you need to get inside your house. It's too late." You know, like you gotta be inside by 12 o'clock. You know, it's a habit. You know, you gotta
real shit.
Build positive habits, right?
Real shit, bro. Is that something that you learned over time, where it's like, yo, just doing these things can lead to more problems? Let's try to avoid it,
man. Just, I don't know, man. Just not knowing yourself can get you in problems, right? And, you know, like, as I said, I don't...
Speeding.
A lot of things, you know? It's just not being aware, you know? Being in the wrong place, wrong time, being around the wrong people. You know, it's just... You have to be around people who are on the same mission as you, right? Even on the same mission, but the same mindset to say...
Real shit.
Yeah, we're going to make music and, you know, stay out of trouble and do the right things, right?
Big facts, because yo, if someone doesn't understand, it's not that they're wrong, it's just not lining up.
True.
You know, and it holds you both back. So when you're both on that same wave,
if you're not on the same page, it's like, you know, we're going different directions, right?
Exactly. So that's real shit, bro. Since so you refer yourself as a rapper?
Yes. Artist.
Since you've been like taking this artist shit more seriously, you've seen changes in yourself, things that you used to do that you're like, I can't do this anymore, or vice versa.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like there's so many times like I want to just do something crazy, or my dogs will be like, yo, Bankroll, yo, come through, there's a big flex, or you know, I just have to like take a step back, be like, yo, nah, not today, you know.
Yeah, it's
kind of hard not to, because it's like, you know, I'm used to that lifestyle, but I mean, hey, like I made a decision to just You know, like I'll be real. I never like completely stopped, but like
Can't stop the hustle, man.
Facts.
Can't stop the hustle.
I cut down a little bit.
Yeah.
Cut down.
That's growth. So, sometimes growth is like
growth. That is growth.
You know, a little bit at a time, and before you know it, you're like, oh, this. I know how to do this shit.
True.
That's real, bro. So we talked about this before too. It's not Vlad TV, you know.
Okay. No.
You know, not on that shit. But bro, the Fraud Father. First of all, one of my favorite nicknames that I've heard.
That name's hard.
Fire.
The Fraud Father.
I told my homie today, I'm like, bro, I'm interviewing Bankroll Brad, the Fraud Father. He's like, yo, you need that nickname, man. That nickname is too fire.
That name is fire, man.
So 1, fire. 2, talk a bit about like that like. Is that just a nickname for you? Is that like a persona?
Okay, it's a funny story. Okay, so basically, I used to have an X3. Like I had a 2011 X3, and then I was driving, and the police they stopped me. My bad. Fuck. Okay, I was making beats. And then I was still doing I was still in the streets.
Yeah.
But I got fuck, sorry, fuck.
Take your time, bro.
You're good. Take your time, man.
Okay, so I was doing my thing in the streets, and I was also making beats. But something told me when I was in the streets one day, I was about to get knocked, right? Something just told me the police were gonna come after me, you know. So I don't know, I feel like it was a voice or God or something talking to me, you know, that I need to stop doing that. So how I seen it in my head, it played out exactly like that. So I seen it in my head that the police are gonna come over to my right side and be like, yo, pull over, get out the car, you know, because I'm kind of used to that type of police brutality, you know. But I just fought that voice in my head telling me I was going to jail. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to jail. So when they pulled me over, miraculously they just let me go after everything, you know. So that really made me get into the music more serious, started taking it more serious. And then literally after that, the next day I was driving somewhere, driving to go do something bad again, and
Be real, man. True story, man.
I crashed my car. A bad crash, you know. So I was like, yo, fam, I need to chill. After I was like, yo, let me just chill.
True.
Then I went home. I made 3 songs, and then I was like, yo. That's when I made up the Fraud Father, you know. I took the Godfather,
for sure,
and then I just said Fraud Father, you know. And then I just been running with it ever since. Since that day of my crash, I've been running ever since with it. I've been running with it ever since.
Real shit, bro. It's wild to me sometimes when you think about some of the worst days you've had turn out to put you on a path, you know. It's like that day you probably felt like shit. Meanwhile, it turned into something really fucking good, bro.
What they say, a blessing and a curse or something like that, or something like that. Yeah.
Blessing in disguise, blessing and a curse. It's true, sure, bro.
Disguise,
That's real, man.
Oh, one thing I want to chime in. When you ask him about has anything changed, me and him talk, you know, and people are hating on him since he started rapping.
Okay.
Speak on that, bro.
Speak on that.
People start hating. Why? As soon as I start rapping.
To your face or in the comments?
Both.
Okay. Talk about that, bro.
In the DMs,
Okay. Yeah, let me talk about that. Okay.
Talk about it, man.
So, first, nobody really cared. I'm telling them, yo, I'm gonna become a rapper. No one really cared. I'm like, do you know any studios? Nobody would point me in the right direction, you know? So, I went to just my local studio. I used to go to a studio in Scarborough, but me and them kicked off, whatever. So I went to the studio by my building right now, and ever since I started rapping and I started showing people my music, they didn't really care for it. they're like, yo, like even my girl, like she's like, you're not really a rapper, like, you know.
True.
She's like, everybody just hating on me. So they're like, yo, she's like, okay, now my girl, she's like, you're not a rapper, you don't have a song out. So I went to the studio, I made a song. And then she's like, you're not a rapper, you don't have any music videos. So I was like, what the hell? So I shot some videos. And then she's like, you're not a rapper, they're not out yet, you know? So I put them on YouTube. And then I let it do what it do. But I started getting hate. My fault. I started getting hate when Keep Six Solid posted me on their page. Then it's just like, yo, random people, like, yo, like that was a blessing and a curse too. Cause like, yo, it put so many eyes. Like I looked at my analytics, like even on Instagram, like my videos probably had like a few hundred views.
Yeah.
But after that, it just shot up to like 2,000, 3,000 views. I'm like, what the heck? Bunch of people were commenting on it. A bunch of haters were commenting on it. Sending stuff to my DMs, like just dissing me, you know? That was a pivotal moment in my career. The Keep Six Solid posting me, you know? But after that, yeah, I just started getting hate. Even like my closest friends that I've been friends with for years, like
it's real, man.
They just started switching up on me, like out of the blue, you know. Once they see me, like I actually started to put in the work. But you know, it happens, right?
That does happen, bro. That's like a part of. We talked about growth earlier. That's a part of growing up too. Understanding that, yo, fuck whatever. Like you think that about me, fine, bro. But I'm working. I know what I'm doing. You know, that's real shit. Bro, your comments are wild. I was reading those, and it's just like, bro,
he's in the comments.
You stand out. Like, yo, some people don't like standouts, bro. They like when someone's just like, oh, I know what this is. With your music, like, it's different, and it's not for everybody. But I'd rather not be for everybody than be for nobody, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Soulja Boy's again, going back to him. Bro, not everyone's a Soulja Boy fan, but the people that fuck with him because.
Nah, but I think at certain points, everybody had a one Soulja Boy song.
Too. Exactly.
Girls, everybody had a one song. They
Kiss Me Through the Phone.
Kiss Me Through the Phone.
My shit was Birdwalk.
Birdwalk, right? Put some D's on that.
Yo,
real shit.
Crazy. Oh yeah,
too many songs.
Too many F's. D's
too many F's. Yo, you know that's an important lesson to learn, though, bro. When people don't fuck with you, I think that's better for you in the long term too. Like, yo, the ones that do fuck with me are like.
They're real. Genuine.
And the ones that don't, they're not probably spending any money on music anyway, bro.
True.
Even the artists they like, they're probably not really supporting, you know?
True.
So fuck them.
True.
So I feel like my fans, the ones that I have, I feel like they're very core, like a niche fans. Like they really fuck with me. Like, you know, in the comments they even tell me like, yo, I fuck with this. Like, I feel your energy, fam. Like. That's something people tell me, like, they feel my energy, like, you can feel the authenticity in the words that I'm speaking, you know what I'm saying? It's, like, a big thing I don't like to do is cap, like, in my rap, because, like, growing up, my mom, if I lie, she'll get very mad at me, you know? Like, but B2B, so she'll be like, yo, don't lie, don't practice to lie, you know? So it's been, like, ingrained in my brain, so it helps me and it hurts me sometimes, you know? But, I mean, it is what it is, like, you know? I just tell the truth in my raps. And I try to paint a picture, you know, with my words. So the ones that like what I'm saying, I keep rock with them. The ones that are hating, whatever, you know, you'll
probably like a song one day, though.
You like one of them, you know, you like one of them. Exactly. RBC or something. You know?
Yeah, man. Shout out RBC. I was listening to that too. But yo, so part of the reason I do this podcast too is to give, if someone's watching, they maybe want to start rapping or get into videos, anything where you put yourself out there, you're gonna have to deal with some negativity, bro.
For sure.
How's the way that you deal with that type of shit? Is there anything that you do where it's like, whatever, man?
No, that's true. Like at first, I had a very bad problem. Like I'll literally like reply to every single comment, but then, excuse me, sorry. I actually watched the interview with Lil Yachty. Like, I don't know, I love Instagram. I love these little these social media, like, because they know exactly what to like show you sometimes, you know, when you need it.
That algorithm sometimes is crazy.
That algorithm. So like it showed me when I was down, it showed me a video of Lil Yachty, and he's like yeah, you're gonna get a lot of hate, but like you're also gonna get a lot of love, and your eyes are just gonna automatically notice the hate and not recognize the love that you're getting. But you have to like ignore the hate and focus more on the love you're getting. So that really changed my perspective.
That's real shit, because you like, if you just want praise, that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
Yo, if you put yourself out there, you're opening yourself up to shit coming at you. You know.
True.
You gotta be cool with that. Like, otherwise you just don't do shit.
Exactly.
And nothing happens when you do that, bro. That's real, man. Are there any guys that you guys look at as like maybe like a blueprint where you're like, I like what they do. Maybe let me keep an eye on them, see what they do.
I'll say yeah. One of my biggest inspirations, of course, is Drake. You know, but I take like a little bit of Drake, and I'll say I mix it with like Gucci Mane's like work ethic. You know, I really admire Gucci Mane, his work ethic, because you know,
Probably the best ever in that, honestly.
super. You could binge watch his videos. You know what I mean? And like, it's like literally art, like a painting. You know, it's like a freeze frame of like history of that moment of time. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Real shit.
so I like that. Like, I like his work ethic, but also like Drake's his ability to like tell a story, like to relate, you know, like that relatability through his music. Like, he's always telling a story. Like, even if you even his older songs, like he'd be talking about the problems with him and his mom, like, you know, single mom. Like,
Yeah.
it's something we could all relate to. Like, you know, his experience was different, but it's still the same. Like, you know, you could like understand what he's saying. Like, you know,
He's still a young guy trying to do his thing. You know?
yeah.
Real shit. And both of those artists are sick examples because they both have that longevity that we talked about earlier.
True. Gucci been around, man.
Gucci and
Since I was like, you know,
forever, bro.
Mixtapes on
Fucking
mixtapes.
20 years damn near. Coming
basically,
up.
like 2004, 2003, yeah.
Coming up on that, bro.
He knows.
It's interesting with those guys too. Like, they both have their, like, more so Gucci, like, ups and downs and shit, but still still here. Like, that's the most important.
Now, one thing
part,
about
man.
Gucci, I think that the thing that kept him going was the music.
Yeah.
You know, even when he was in jail, because I was a Gucci fan. Like, you know, he's in jail for 3 years, releasing a mixtape every month.
Bro, crazy.
And this is just music that's been built up before
Just
he
have
went in,
millions of
so
songs, bro. He probably still does. That we haven't heard.
He
For
does.
sure he does.
I think that he would be, you know, he's like a, what's that, like a workhorse, you know? He's in the studio making,
He's a different
banging
breed,
out
man.
5 songs a day, you know?
Facts. And he's always been on his own shit too.
True. He
You
doesn't
know.
really feature with a lot of artists, right?
Exactly.
To bring that up, I like to bring up like Young Dolph also, right?
R.I.P. Young
R.I.P.
Dolph,
Young
man.
Dolph.
Dolph had a
Young
work
Dolph,
ethic
legend.
too, man. People don't know,
Young
right?
Dolph.
I love Dolph too because he was such like an independent guy. Like,
That
he
too.
knew what he could do, and he was confident.
True.
You know, and he made that shit happen, man. He was that was a huge loss, bro.
For sure.
R.I.P. Dolph, man.
Now we could talk about a lot of losses, bro. You know, that it'll go on for days, right? Like,
Facts.
you know, like
Real shit.
Nipsey's an inspiration to me.
Yeah,
right?
for
Just
sure,
to be an
bro.
entrepreneur and just, you know, building something from the ground, right?
They made it a little bit deeper than just rapping, you know. They made it like a lifestyle, like a sustainable brand for their community, for themselves, their families, like that's
Now, one thing
huge,
let me
man.
just say, like Nipsey's music also, it can guide you, you know, it can teach you something. That's what I
Yeah.
like about music.
Yeah.
Music is supposed to, you know, tell you something. That's why you know Tupac music is still here, because his music was
timeless.
It's timeless, but it was also like, how do I say, like, you know, like Rod Wave. His music is vulnerable. You know, he tells you about
That's
his
the best
family
type
and
of
how he
shit.
feels, and we can relate to it because we all feel the same way, right?
Exactly, bro.
That's how I think about music, right?
I agree. It's easy to talk about the turn up shit.
True.
The days when you're not feeling your best, that's
True.
when it takes real, like, wow, this is tough to do.
True.
And that's
True.
the classic shit.
No, 100%.
Real shit, man. So what's on the horizons, bro? How you guys? I know, you know, we're approaching summertime. What do you guys got planned for the next little while at least? What's the game plan looking like?
Just stay out the way, you know. Stay out the way, stay out of trouble, and just stay focused.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff's going on. We just have to have our plan and say, yo, we're gonna get the money, get to the studio, go home.
Facts.
That's
Bro, when Toronto weather gets nice, you gotta be prepared in a few different ways.
For sure. But
Everybody just be safe, man.
Be safe.
stay safe, you know. But also like just since it's our own label, like we could just drop whenever we really want, you know.
Cash and
talk
carry.
about the label, man.
Cash
For
and
sure.
carry entertainment, bro.
For sure, there's cash and carry, but there's also Grassway management. So management is just the management group. We promote the videos and singles, whatever. We'll put this interview on the channel when the time comes, right? But cash and carry is actually the label, So
Shout out Cash and Carry, bro.
He said we could drop anytime. We're not relying on labels and stuff like that.
That's real shit.
No, for sure. It's what the fans want.
Yeah. Bro, when you have that freedom to set your own schedule, like drop when I want to drop, that takes a whole stress off you, bro. Like,
True.
if I gotta drop today, I can. I got the shit ready. Let's go. Talk about that though, bro. Cash and carry. Like, was that something you thought you were gonna do, or one day you're like, fuck it, let's get it?
Yeah, same thing. Like, I'm like a very like impulsive guy, So if I say I'm gonna do something, I just do it,
Yeah.
So I was just with my homie, Shoutout El Profito, my homie El Profito.
Shout out.
Fuck with that name too. Another money vibe, bro. We need more money shit.
Sounds like a Mexican, like a Spanish thing, right?
El Profito.
Come on.
Shout out El Profito, bro.
Bankroll Brad. Let's get it, bro.
Yeah, man. We were just like cooling it. We were just balling up one day, like I had like maybe 1-2 songs, like MP3s, and I'm like, yo, I need to call my label something, and I didn't want to think too hard about it, cause like I could always change it later, right?
Yeah.
So I just say, yo, we were actually like driving by, and those cash and carry like places, we seen it, we're like, cash and carry, like, yo, that's catchy, and it's something that like everybody can relate to, I guess. Like,
True.
you've all been to a cash and carry if you have like an immigrant, like, like where you're about getting deals, you go to a cash and carry. So it's like, it's just catchy, it rolled off the tongue, and I just kept rolling with it,
Bro, again, it follows that theme of your name, bro. I'm really a fan of that. Like Drake's got the Owls, OVO, that's the label. Dolph was all about that money shit, Paper Route, Bankroll Brad, Cash and Carry, like it all adds up. And the sick thing about that is if you want to put out merch, you can do it. If you want to put out
we're already working on that,
videos,
man.
all that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, that's a loophole.
That's
having something where it's not your face on it, but it's your brand.
True. The brand. We're trying to build the brand.
Building the brand.
True. A lot of big things in the works. We got some merch. It's still in the works, but it's gonna be dropping soon for the general public. Right now, we're just
need that, bro. Wearing that proud.
Make sure he gets one the first year.
Yeah, for sure. We don't know where we're gonna come. We're gonna come drop you off. A care package, cash and carry care package. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Hell yeah, I love that, bro. I like your guys' spirit, man. You're doing your thing. You got each other. Let's get it. Like, let's make the
That's
most
it.
out
You
of
see
this
who's
shit.
here. I mean, like, we're not really with the crowd
man.
either, right? Like, even in the studio, me, him, and the engineer.
Yeah.
Or even, it's just
Work's got to get done, bro. Let's
straight
get
up.
it.
Business is for a pleasure, man.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
What are you guys fucking with right now? Music? Even like, are you guys movie guys, TV guys? What's your like?
I'm trying to watch Doctor Strange. That's it.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah, that's it.
I've been hearing about
And
that a lot.
what else? That's it. Doctor Strange, and then I think Thor is coming out. I'm the Marvel shit, right?
You like the Marvel shit.
That's it. And music wise, I've been bumping the Young and Ace album, All on Me. That's a great album right there. And the Favio. And, you know what I mean? I never took into Kendrick, sorry, but
I didn't either. Bro.
the Young and Ace album, that shit's on repeat though. Like,
shout out,
great album. That's a great album. I'm telling you right now.
He had the fucking hit of the year last year. I think.
Which one? Who I Smoke? Oh shit, that was
crazy. Crazy. How are you?
We're not making music like that.
No. they have that already, bro. You don't need that shit.
It's only weed.
Only weed, man. Well, weed, big part of you guys' life. Like,
Yeah, like my mom.
I'm a smoker too, bro. That's no bad thing at all.
So mom's not feeling.
My mom's not feeling it. Like I don't know. She always compares me to like a Jamaican or something. Like, she thinks,
I'm Jamaican.
Yeah,
What's she trying to say?
She's like, yo, you trying to be Jamaican? Look at your hair. You smoking weed?
Oh shit, your hair.
What do you say? You're like, ma, it's all good.
Yeah, I just laugh.
Basically,
I just laugh. Like, I don't know what to tell her. You know.
Can't say
Actually,
nothing.
not to put you on the spot, but what does your family think about the music? They fans?
My mom, she's like, stop talking about Fry. Like, you know, she's like, what you put it in?
It's real though. It's the lifestyle. You know,
Yeah.
mom's just like, man, don't promote it. Right?
Yeah, you know. I know. I showed my dad. He said the funniest shit. He's like,
What did dad say? I didn't hear.
he's like, he's like, you know, what kind of?
Dad probably said stop rapping, bro. That's why he can't get it off. That's it.
He's like, yo, what kind of music is this?
No
Like,
way.
is this some rock and roll music?
Rock and roll. Like, yeah, it is.
I'm like, yeah.
That's
Again,
so
I just
funny,
laughed.
bro.
I don't know what to say. Like, you know.
That shit's important though too, where it's like you're not getting any like they're telling you what they think, you know, but you're gonna hear about this shit.
True.
That's so funny, bro. But yeah, bro, we're touching up on about an hour. Is there anything you guys want to talk about, bring up, promote?
Okay, I'm dropping. I was gonna drop it this week, but you know, I'm gonna drop it. Wait, when is this gonna?
Probably the week after neek week, most likely.
Week after next week.
So
Okay,
basically
so-
like middle of June, the kind of.
Beginning
Yeah.
of June.
Okay.
Okay, so next week, I'm gonna be having a track called 613 dropping. It's gonna be dropping on Friday next week.
All platforms.
All platforms.
So you say.
Video.
Nah. I wanna shoot a video for it.
It depends on the reception.
On the reception.
On the fans, right? The fans are saying,
A little appetizer.
Yeah.
man, we gotta keep the fans happy, right?
Fuck
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Trying to
Okay.
drop every month, right?
Every month. So.
Bro, those little like targets are actually
Mm-hmm.
important, bro. Keeps you motivated.
No,
keeps
for
you
sure,
going.
for sure.
That's real.
It's about habits too, right? You gotta have
Habits.
positive habits. Like I've been telling people for a while now, you know, like your habits are your
Facts,
life.
bro. It's like your exercise. Like that's same shit.
I went to the gym last night. I went to Hoop Dome today, and I might go to the gym tonight.
That's how you build those
Bro, it's
habits, bro.
I'm trying to summer body, right?
Absolutely.
I gotta get back into the gym. I stopped. I like, you know.
Yeah, he came through. He can't handle
Yo, that's honest too. Like not all the
Cardio's hard, man.
bro. Sometimes you're not in the best shape physically, bro. Like it is to this, but you get into that zone. Let's get it.
No, for sure.
I gotta ask you, bro. Going back to House of Lancaster, why did you film in front of there, bro? I need to know because that is a very Toronto location.
True.
To be honest, I don't know. There's just like a shirty
Turning up there one day.
Yeah. Oh no.
I ain't got some bitches over there, man.
There we
It's
go.
a
Be real. Tell us the
Okay,
story.
I don't. Okay, she's not my thing, but like I know it's.
Yeah, he's not claiming them.
No,
Just to clarify, he's just saying.
Just telling the
Yeah,
truth.
there's this.
Facts.
Yeah, this girl. Her dancer name is called Lexus, and I made a song about her called Alexis, like the car. You know, like it's a double entendre. So like after it was supposed to like I don't know if I never popped off with the video guys, I would have like shot that video next. But it's supposed to be like a continuation, you know?
Oh, that's hard.
Because that's where I met her.
Story, bro.
True,
That's fire.
true. That's why he's saying his music is, authentic. Like,
Yeah.
there's a story behind it.
It's
you know?
literally like this was what happened this night.
Yeah,
We're making a
yeah.
song about it. I
As he's-
love that.
That track is hard, man.
Lex, I gotta. Is that on like SoundCloud or anywhere?
The
The actual
song?
song?
The Lex. Oh no, it's not. It's just on
Nah?
my phone. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a really good
Send me that,
song.
bro. I
It's,
gotta
I'm
listen
gonna. It's
to it.
very good. It's
Send it
very
to him,
club
man. Gotta
shit.
give him
I
some
will send it
teasers.
to you definitely. That one is gonna be a movie. Like, so it's so good. I think I'm gonna I want to put out like a Valentine's Day tape, with just all my girl tracks. I have
Love
a bunch of
that
like the
idea.
Love 'Em On tracks, so
Bro,
I'm
you're
saving it for
focusing
that.
on Girls and money. That's a
Yeah.
good strategy to have,
No,
man.
but that's one thing I learned from Drake. Drake doesn't make songs
That's
for guys.
Drake.
Yeah.
Drake doesn't really make songs
Money
for
and
guys.
ladies, man.
You know, the girls be bumping it, and the guys will just automatically gravitate to it because
Bro,
you know
facts. Tupac said that, bro, back in the day.
That's
Say
my
word.
that's my
He
guy,
did.
man.
He's like, yo, why would you make money for guys? I asked other people too. When's the last time you paid for music?
Never in my life.
Very-
I'm lying. I'm lying.
Very
No,
rare.
I'm lying. When I used to buy
Damn.
CDs, I was an avid CD
Yes.
buyer.
Shout out to the CD days.
I still
Since-
have CDs in my
Me
car.
too.
Like, you know, gotta
Facts.
keep it. Gotta keep that core. You know, not the core, but
classics,
You know? Yeah,
man.
the classics. Gotta
It's
stay.
the
You know.
timeless shit. But yo,
For sure.
most guys, including myself, are not buying music. But
YouTube.
girls are gonna buy your shit.
True.
Yeah.
True.
They're
It's
gonna
true.
buy tickets to your show,
True. They're gonna buy the merch.
buy the
The
merch.
girls are gonna buy the merch.
Guys will buy it if the girl likes it.
Wow.
You know?
It's very true.
Real shit.
True. It's true.
So, bro, I appreciate you guys coming through, man. Turf, Bankroll Brad,
Come
the
on.
Fraud Father.
Come on.
Look out for this guy's work, bro. One of the most unique fucking artists I've seen thus far of these fucking of the Toronto shit.
True.
A lot of shit coming in your future, bro. I see that for sure. Shout out to you guys, man. Versatile, Vigilante. We're out here. Look out for some bangers. Shout out Capital T Films again. Shout out True Drew as well. Like, subscribe. What's your socials? Promote your shit.
Bankroll Brad on like everything, but my Twitter is bankroll_Brad. Yeah, Bankroll Brad, everything, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. Bankroll Brad.
Shout out Bankroll Brad.
40 Turf. Only on Instagram. That's it. We're not really it's too social, you know? That's it.
Shout out 40 Turf, follow Bankroll Brad, follow Versatile Vigilante. Let's go, man.
Follow Cash and Carry too, man. Let's go.
And
Follow
Cash and Carry,
Yeah,
everything.
man.
RIP Young Dolph. Out
RP.
here.
Yo, the RPs can go on for days,
For
man.
days, bro. Shout out Bankroll Brad, though. There we go.
Alright, no, shout out him for having us, man. You know, gotta appreciate, take the time
Toronto
out to,
shit. Let's go.
you know, show our appreciation for sure.
Okay, how was that? That was good.
That was
Bro, I
That was a
thought
good,
fire, man.
funny, like.
Yeah. There was humor. There was, you know,
Bro,
serious.
my favorite part was when you were laughing about